Hey you English learners, my name is Andrew and today I want to talk to you guys about João Doria. So who is João Doria? Well, a lot of my students make mistakes with this because João Doria is not the Major of São Paulo, but he is the Mayor of São Paulo. So we use major in two ways in English as a noun. We use major to describe somebody in the army. It's an American English expression. And we also use major when describing the electronic band Major Lazer. So the band responsible for music with Anitta and Pablo Vittar. João Doria is not in Major Lazer. He is the mayor of São Paulo and he has an interesting life story. So he was the guy in The Apprentice in Brazil, and then he became a politician. I don't know why, I just have deja vu right now. So he recently recorded a video in French for the French president.
C'est un message pour le nouveau président de la France, Emmanuel Macron.
And this made me think, does he have a video in English? And he does. There is one video of João Doria speaking English on YouTube. We're going to look at this today, and we're going to look not because I want to laugh at his English, to mock him, or even talk about him in a political sense. I know some people like him, some people dislike him. Today we're just going to talk about him and his English, because I think that this is going to be beneficial for you guys. So let's take a look at this video with Arnold Schwarzenegger. It's bizarre, but it's kind of fun.
Também, Arnold, once again, thank you very much to come. It's a great pleasure to see you again in our city.
Well, thank you.
Thanks for the good suggestions and the good projects that you have for
Thank
our
you.
city.
Thank you, Mayor Doria. And
Okay, so there, his English is okay. It's not that bad. He did make one mistake. He said, Arnold, thank you to come. So in English, we would say thank you for coming. You can say, I would like to say thank you to Arnold, or I would like to give thanks to Arnold. But thank you, when you are speaking directly to the person, thank you for verb ing. Thank you for coming. Thank you for visiting. Thank you for being here. Now we'll move on to an interesting thing that I noticed. Watch this.
pleasure. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Fast track. Exactly.
Fast track.
Fast track.
Fast track. What is fast track? The thing I thought was the most interesting about this is he's gone, boom, and then he's touched him. It's like, don't touch him, João. He's the Terminator. Like, don't touch. It's art. There is then footage of two of them at a meeting, so the audio isn't great, but let's listen because this is really useful. João makes a lot of mistakes that my students often make in English.
We have less than 4 months as a mayor.
Okay, so there he said, we have 4 months as the mayor. Okay, whenever you are talking about something that started in the past and continues to now, you need to use the present perfect. So there he would say, we have been the mayor for 4 months. But the mayor is just one guy, it's him. So instead of saying we, there João Doria should say I. So I have been the mayor for 4 months.
What's the reason to have this popularity in so short time?
Okay, 2 things there. What is the reason to have this popularity? What he should say is, what is the reason for having this popularity? Or what is the reason for this popularity? So there, I think if I was João's English teacher, I would be focusing on 2 and 4, these 2 prepositions. So many of my students have problems with this, and I will make a video about this at a later time. João also uses so, and this is incorrect. So we use so with an adjective. For example, today is so cold, or I am so happy. But when he said short time, this is a noun phrase. So what he needs to say there is such a short time. So for example, today is so cold, but it's such a cold day. Or I am so happy, or I am such a happy person, for example.
Please, we tell the truth. We have the energy and the courage to change and to propose.
Okay, so there he said, we tell the truth. So there he needs to use truth. And we have the courageous, we have the courage. So we'll stop there. So basically, João Doria speaks English well. He speaks confidently. Of course, he's going to speak it confidently if he's touching Arnold Schwarzenegger. Fast track. So yeah, there's three things that I would say are the problem with his English. The first one, the present perfect. None of my students particularly like the present perfect. That is something that he needs to focus on. The difference between to and for, and also adjectives and nouns. Fast track. So what I would like you to do, if you enjoyed this video, is hit subscribe down below. Give this video a like, and I will speak to you guys next week.